Welcome back to my channel, subscribers and friends. I wanted to do a fourth 10 by 10 swipe using the Oxide Black from Amsterdam and Australian Floetrol with doing greens, because I've done them using the orange and yellow, and I did purple and pink, and the last one I did was blues. So tonight, here in Ohio on Friday night, usually it's neon night at the McDaniel house, but tonight I'm going to do the green palette. This is my color palette, some greens and a bright yellow green, a iridescent green blue from Pebeo, bright yellow green from Royal Langnickel Essentials, and a fluorescent green from Liquitex, a bright aqua green from Liquitex, and last but not least, a hapless cyanine green. Yeah, the name wraps around the bottle. So pardon me on that one. It is a green that I use a lot. I guess I should look it up. But anyway, I'm going to do a dark green, an aqua green, a fluorescent green, a bright yellow green, and then last but not least, a iridescent green blue. So I have a ton more greens. I have cadmium green hue and a mint green and an aqua green and I just had tons of greens out here, but I narrowed it down to these 5. So my canvas is level. Well, yep, there we go. It was level. Something happened. So it is level. And last but not least, too, I'm going to use this Oxide Black as my cell activator. And my pillow paint's going to be titanium white from Liquitex. So we'll start with putting the base paint down, I guess is what you want to call it. I'll stick these over here so they don't get paint all over them. I'm going to pour down a base. All my paint is mixed with 3 parts US Floetrol, 1 part paint, 1 part Liquitex Gloss Medium, and a squirt of GAC 800. And look at the bubbles. I'm going to have to torch me some bubbles. My paints are more on the thick side. I like them like that. When I use them for a Dutch pour, I have to actually pour them in cups and add a little bit of distilled water to them, which that's okay because they're ready for everything else. They're just well, I thought it was perfectly. I've got some tacks on the bottom of this. It's like I said, a 10 by 10 gallery wrapped canvas. I think it's a Master's Touch canvas on my cake spinner. And I used a little roll of tape on the legs so that it will stay on there. So when we spin it around, it won't fling all over the place. All right. I'm having too much fun on a Friday night, people. I thought if this ever flung out, I would probably still post it because I don't know. I like to make people laugh. Always have. So if I get more relaxed, I'm sure I'll make you laugh even more. All right. So we're going to start out with this darker green by Liquitex. Green. And I think I'm going to do like I did before on the blue one. instead of puddling it. That's a lot of green. All right. Now I'll use the bright aqua green next. Do it the same exact way. I had some music earlier and it just started cutting out. So then I was going to see if my iTunes did the same thing, and they just started like getting real, I don't know, maybe something's going nuts with the internet or what, but it was just cutting out so bad I shut it off. Always try to have some kind of background music. Okay, I think I'm going to do this bright yellow green, then fluorescent green, and then iridescent green. I'm not really a type of a green person. I don't really care for green, but I wanted to have all four of these, you know, the blue, the pink and purples, the yellow and orange, and then I thought I have to have a green. And this one is very pretty. I like this one. And now the fluorescent green, I haven't used it in a while, but it is Friday night, you know. Friday night is fluorescent night. We could turn the black lights on and turn the regular lights off. I've got black light bulbs, and then I got a black light, a big one above us, so that we could actually do that if we want to some Friday night. I think I've done one before. And now the iridescent green by Pebeo. I like Pebeo's colors, and these iridescent colors are the best. Honey, it's okay. It's okay. Got a little whiny Italian greyhound here, if you can hear her. You crazy eights. I did stripes. Alrighty. Look at that. Okay, we'll get the torch over here. This is like a kitchen torch, but you can use it to pop bubbles. You have to have something to get rid of these bubbles. You don't want to leave it in one place too long. It will actually scorch your paint. I think I got most of them. All right. Now for the cell activator, folks. I don't know. Do you think I have enough paint on there? I just like pouring paint. Okay, here we go. I got something on the bottom of this, and I have no idea how. It's like a dry piece of paint or something. Weird. Okay. There we go. Now we can do this. Try to go lightly with it because the Australian Floetrol is not cheap. It's only like $35, but when you try to get it shipped to the US, then they charge you about another $26 to $30. So yeah, not fun. All right, here we go. First swipe. Magic. Magic. Nice. And we'll load it up again and do another one. I actually like these swipes. All right, and then we'll do another magical swipe. Stuff really works. I am going to try it with US Floetrol. I saw an artist did it with just US Floetrol and a little bit of water. Just taking it a minute to get it over here and down. Okay. Okay, here we go. You just want to glide right on top of the paint ever so lightly. Nice. All right, one more swipe. I'll just go like right like that. And then we'll give her a spin. There we go. Okay. It takes a second to get it covered. But I think we are good. Okay. All right, we'll just do this right. What do you think of that? I really like that. Not a fan of green, but I like this. I like it a lot. Look at that. It kind of almost looks like a blue, that turquoise. Nice. I'm happy with that. I don't know what kind of transpired there, but so I have a blue one, a green one, and orange and yellow and purple and pink. We'll do a slow spin. I always like to do a slow spin first so it doesn't fling everywhere. Fling! Paint flinging. Should name the studio Paint Flinging. Get these bottles out of the way. Some more flying. I like. Put that there. And, ugh, can't even hardly find a place to. There we go. Now it's flying. Yeah, it's covered, huh? Because you just do that to stretch it, basically. I don't really like to use these pea pads. I'd rather just put a piece of nice colored paper under a clear silicone mat or something. The edges are really getting covered good. I'm going to do a reverse spin now and see. Oh, oh, it's all over my toes and feet. Felt some hit my leg. I like it. I'm sure, look, there's even some lacing here on the pad. It stretched it out all right. Man, that looks good. The only thing is the corners. But I like it. I'm liking it. What do you think? Give me a comment. Subscribe, smash the notification bell, and let me know your true thoughts. So I'm going to get these corners here in a minute because I don't think any more is going to go down over the edges, but the ends are completely covered. So the ends, or I mean the sides look really nice. So just gonna do that. Let's see here. Boy, I really like the sides. Man, that looks nice. I thought about having some friends over and just paint. You know, just get some paint going. Because everything's covered except for just the very ends where you can see the white. I don't see any bubbles either. Looks good. Well, yeah, I guess there's a few little ones. I don't know why that does. I try not to shake up the paint that much. Always like to get all the bubbles popped though. Nice. Man, that looks good. Well, I'm going to do the ends like I always do. And you do not have to watch me, but I will bring you down for that close-up, what they call a wet reveal. And then I always go along the edges with my stick. You always want to go around your edges at least 2 or 3 times, you know, before you let it dry. Because if not, then you got a bunch of dry drips underneath there. But wait till you see how gorgeous this looks on the sides even. There's some cells there. So let me bring you down for a close-up. All right. Let's just take it this way. Again, I apologize for that light, but look at that. Isn't that cool? I just think, man, turned out really nice. I getting the hang of things doing these, and they look really good. And look at the edges. I mean, look at the sides of that. Isn't that cool? Like I say, you gotta get underneath it there and get the drips. Isn't that sweet? And there's that. I am very happy with that. So again, thank you for watching me, friends. Subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. You guys have a good evening. And until the next time, God bless you.